Hello fams and famettes, welcome back to the Power of X Mage and the daftness that is modern slash not modern, but kind of eternal. But it could be modern if I take out some few things. So this deck is probably something that will make people cry, but this is my version of the Scarab God combo deck, which is basically all about creature spamming tokens with abilities more than anything else. So we'll begin with the artifacts. 3 copies of Embalmer's Tools because it makes things cheaper, and you can sort of mill your opponent with it. 4 copies of Helm of the Host because it's bullshit. Admittedly, it is only a legendary. I might take a few out because you can only control one of them, but the idea is you can actually cast it just to get rid of another one, so that you can then re-equip it to something else. 2 Obelisk of Esper, just because it's in this deck's colors, basically. 3 Soul Ring, because mana. And of course, 3 Scarab God, most of consistency. 4 Champion of Wits. Champion of Wits is our engine, it's our draw engine, because I'll explain in a minute. 2 Vizier with the Anointed. You're running a lot of stuff with Eternal in it. There's a lot of stuff with Eternal and Embalm in this deck, so it's just search. Vizier of Many Faces becomes a copy of things, which can include your opponent's stuff. 2 Sacred Cats, because it's a very cheap Embalmer. 3 Anointed Priest, because that's part of the engine. You can just gain a heckload of life from it. 2 Angel of Sanctions, because it's basically, it was essentially Amonkhet's Conclave Tribunal. And if you can populate with it, because I run the stuff from the populate system of that one Ravnica set, you can shut down your opponent's stuff, because it says any long non-permanent. And we have 3 copies of Growing Ranks, because populate every single turn. 4 Anointed Possession, because doubles everything, which works amazingly well with the populate mechanic and the embalm mechanic. Dance of Many, it copies a token. Again, it doesn't even matter if this enchantment dies. It's just creating the token to get the effect of that token off, or, you know, the effect of your many Anointed Priests. Endless Ranks of the Dead is also another one of our main deck cards. Basically, you create so many zombies into play, where X is half the amount of zombies you can control. Most of your deck is zombies, even though it doesn't look like it. They turn into zombies when embalmed, or eternalized, whatever. So you're gonna have a lot of zombies, and the exponential increase will occur. And it says half, but if you have a single copy of Anointed Possession, you're doubling your number every time. Heck, you're tripling it every time, or quadrupling it every time. Eyes in the Skies. It creates burbs, which you might need if the opponent is using flying, because Angel of Sanctions is the only flyer that the deck mainly uses. But the main thing is it's a populate card. Rootborn Defenses is hilarious. It's an instant which makes things indestructible and then populates. Again, Sundering Growth, 1 in the side deck, 1 in the main, because it's a way around things, and you then populate again. And Kraken Counterpart, just kind of populate, which also can populate from the graveyard, and it can populate any creature. Also, I like using Helm of the Host with Scarab God. So, and then there's our special lands. Pretty much the entire deck is special lands. 4 Wateroo Grave, 4 Hallowed Fountain, 4 Godless Shrine, 3 Concealed Courtyard, 4 Drowned Catacombs, because you're usually going to control a plain island or a swamp, because these are thankfully Island Swamp, Plains Island, Plains Swamp. So you're gonna have something that you can use. And 4 Rate the Reflections, because that's such a cheap populate. You're basically getting a Conclave Tribunal for 1 when you populate an Angel of Sanctions. So of course, it goes without saying that the premise is to kill your opponent with Scarab God's ability rather than anything else. Scarab God and Champion of Wits go hand in hand, because you can draw. With populate, you populate that first before activating that. So you activate that, then Growing Ranks, which creates another one of those, which allows you to draw into the cards you just scryed. And of course, your opponent also takes damage. And it can eternalize everything, including your Vizier of the Anointed, which can't normally be, embalmed. But everything else, I think, can, yeah. But just those, but you can, it's, again, more search. And you can do that with your opponent's stuff. And it's also unkillable, kind of. And Helm the Host. So what we'll do now is we'll go to tables. We will go to a new match against our poor comp white deck. It's going to get battered again. Sorry in advance to this deck. It is my patsy. It is my scapegoat.
Your game has started.
So we have a hollowed fountain, drowned catacombs. So I think we'll keep, because we can... We'll put that into play tapped. I think. What else have we got here? Yep, so we'll put it into play tapped, because we don't need to pay the 2 life, because we're not got anything to cast. So we will drown catacombs. Can't really cast anything at the moment, but next turn we will cast Champion of Wits. They can deal us 2 damage if they really please. I don't really give too many fucks. So, drown catacombs. So go into Champion of Wits. Sacrifice it pretty much straight away. So yeah, so we can draw 2. So we can draw 2, discard 2. So what we will do is we will discard the cards we literally just drew, because we can internalize them or slash and bomb them later. Synergy. Turn. Pharaohs. So now we will. So yeah, so now we'll just Soul Ring. Don't need white right now, so we'll just Soul Ring. Godless Shrine, pay 2 life. Go into our boy. And let the games begin, ladies and gentlemen. We will attack, hoping that our opponent will block because it's full toughness. Yay! Thank you, idiot. Next turn, we begin the combo, basically. So done, upkeep, done, draw, put into play, pay some life. Doesn't really matter because we're going to be doing some crazy shit in a minute. So Champion of Wits, it's eternalized 6, 7 even. So 1, 2. Yep, we can just about do it, which is good and cool and stuff. So put it into play. Yeah, we're going to draw cards, use the power, then discard 2. We will discard that, and we'll discard the Dance of Many. How many cards you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Done, and done, and done, and done, and done. And now we have, as you can see, literally too many options. So, we will scry that. Draw. So, we could destroy an artifact. But what I think we want to do is, I think we want to bring... We want to anoint a procession, first of all. How much does anointed priest cost to bring out? 4. So, by doing that, 1, 2, 3. We can't cast her out anyway. So we will... Essentially, we're doing more prep work. And then we'll rake the reflections on Champion of Wits. Boink! And we get to draw. So we'll only do it once. We'll discard a Helm of the Host then, because we don't really need that right now, and Burb. But we won't do it with the other because that would be too much draw. We don't want to draw into too much. And we can Hallowed Fountain, which doesn't really matter for our life total because we don't give a shit. Because we'll be killing our opponent very, very quickly. So we will scry these 2 because we want that anointed possession boy. Keep, draw. So now we have, again, we have so many options. So we could either keep producing these, or we could anoint a procession, and then helm a host. We can't really helm a host right now, cause. So what we'll do, I think we'll bring out the anointed priest. So that costs 3. How much mana do we have to it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, we'll anoint a procession. Yep. And then we will embalm for 1, 2, 3. Yep. And then just so many anointed priests, and then this shit occurs. And this is exactly why I say I don't give a fuck about life pain. My opponent should die very quickly in a second. So yeah, and this occurs. You basically get to scry through the entirety of your deck, so I just like click at random. If I were smart, I would just do whatever. Fuck. So upkeep, draw. So yeah, now what we just do, we now just start being a dick. So we'll blow up the adamantine wall, because that's normally, and we'll start populating more anointed priests, and thankfully there is something called skip stack. But we're at 59 life, so we will. Well, they're gonna die next turn, so we might as well Rootborn Defenses. Wait. Sorry. Rootborn Defense is paying 1 and the Soul Ring. And we'll just populate more anointed priests. And skip stack. 107 life! Yeah, yay! But we're still not done. Let's see if we can cast anything else. We have 3 mana. Is there anything that we can embalm for 3? Unfortunately not. We can cast Champion of Wits, but that doesn't really do anything for us. So we'll just cast regularly Champion of Wits, which we will then use its ability. Cracking Counterpart, and then his Rings of Dead, because they're dead anyway. And then, behold my priests, my army of priests. Let's just swing with everything. They're gonna die. They would die from Scarab God's effect anyway. Boom. So that's basically what the deck does. There's some pretty crazy combos. So we have 1 Concealed Courtyard, and that's about it. Mulligan down to 6. Have that. Where are the reflections? God, fuck. There we go. Nope, we won that in our hand because that's our combo. So we will Godless Shrine, don't pay the toll. Watered Grave, pay the toll. Do that. And that's that. Water Grave, pay the toll. Soul Ring, Obelisk. Dance of Many. On Anointed Priest. Doink. Life gain. Done. And now we simply wait until, so, nope, we're done here. Thanks though, Dance Many. So now we will just, let's upkeep. We can cast Angel of Sanctions now, but we shall Oh, this is the difficult part, because, like... No, I think we'll cast Angel Sanctions now. Oh, yeah. Wait. I'm doing... Doesn't really matter, but we'll... Boink, Binky boy. What's the most annoying? Suspicious what case? Bye, bitch. And we'll just... yeah, I'll just fucking block. Oh. Didn't let me block. For some reason. Matters not. Anointed procession. Doink. 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 Now we wait until pain-induced madness occurs. I have learned from last time not to be stupid to me. Concealed courtyard, put it into play, cracking counterpart, dink. And hilariousness ensues. Yes, yes. Fuck you. Fuck you. Bye. And then, yeah, we'll go with that. Fuck it. Do we want to draw 2 cards and discard 2? Sure. What did we get rid of? Dance of Many's gone. Can't clean counterpart. Endless Ranks the Dead, and then Bomber's Tools. Done. So, what are we drawn to? Hey! How convenient it is, our boy. We're not even going to need to attack, so we're just going to, like... Although I could pretty much kill them right now. Yeah, we'll go another champion. We'll try our luck. Yeah, we'll use her effect. Its effect, whatever. So that got rid of Break the Perfections. Yay! So 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll go next turn. And then we will see the stupidity that I can then do with this deck in all its glory. So, Grand Catacombs, excellent. So we'll embalm. Okay, and this creates copies. So we will use the effect. We will select Angel Sanctions. We will use the effect. We will choose Angel Sanctions. So, like non-permanent. Bye. Select non-permanent. Bye. And we just created a fuckload of angels and got ourselves back up to 20 life. 1, 2, 3. Nope. We'll let them suffer. As you can see, just look at how many things are in exile. Well, that's... Yeah, and it's not like they're even zombies, so this actually doesn't work as well with the Scarab God when I've done this. But they're all tokens, so... Scarab God's very sad. His stuff isn't dead yet. But it shall be. Scarab God does nothing. Oh no, because I have 2 zombies somehow. Oh yeah, because they're actually also zombies, because the thingy... We won't scry, but we will put... Angel Sanctions on top of our deck. So then what we'll do is we will cast him. The Concealed Courtyard. Thingy Bob. Where's our Soul Ring in there? There we go. Getting rid of yet another thing. I think now it's time to end this shit. And you... God. There we go. Die, please. And that is how that deck works, token spam and all. So that was token spam, well, Scarab God combo, which doesn't always necessarily revolve around Scarab God, which is good because it shows it doesn't always need it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video here. Don't forget to leave a like and such like if you did. This has been Kenny Jacksack. This has been X-Mage Deck Showcases. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye for now.